Saints side for this evening. Danny Arnold at full-back, Joey Hayes, Andy Haig, Paul Newlove and Anthony Sullivan the three-quarters, Karle Hammond and Sean Long the half-back pairing, Andy Leatham, Kieran Cunningham and Julian O'Neill in the front row, Derek McVie, Vila Matautia and Chris Joynt the captain. But Saints have the penalty. Well taken by Hammond, slips it to Matautia, Breer's in at the tackle. Shelford as well, now it's Newlove. Certainly a seesaw game, no scoring at present. Hammond, Haig straightens up. Twists, turns, looks to unload. Arnold's there from the full-back position, linking up, making the extra man. Can the Saints make it count? It's now with Captain Joynt. But good tackling by the wire, and Breers is in everything, isn't he? O'Neill onto McVie. Great tackling on the last tackle now. Sean Long chips it for the corner. But it's gone in touch off Wingfield. Sean Long with the ball. I thought he'd pointed to the Wolves side. Hammond cut out pass there to Arnold. Vagana's with him. Great tackling by the Wolves as they move over there on the far side on Danny Arnold. Quick play the ball, the order of the day as far as Saints are concerned. Joey Hayes ducks out to two. Into the 10-metre zone. Once again, Long. Saints are bunched in the middle. Newlove takes it. Can Newlove squeeze through? Puts it out to Sullivan. And good news, obviously, for the Warrington Wolves, clear of relegation in 9th position. But the three sides below them fighting for a relegation spot, if that's the right term. Paris, Castleford and Oldham. And Castleford are here on Monday. Sullivan breaks through. Sullivan bamboozles Penny, and Sullivan going for the corner, and he squeezes in, and that's the opening score. Took the ball well, went in field. Maybe a hint of obstruction as he went through. Yes, but the referee didn't see it that way. And obviously the referee just getting a little bit of vocal encouragement. And we're in the 22nd minute. Saints not playing the ball correctly and being punished. And judging by what he's been doing there, he shouldn't miss this. Famous last words. No, it's there, no problem. Yeah. Well taken from the kick-off by Sean Long. Joey Hayes, taken by George Mann. Or is it 20? Right. Matautia. Once again, Matautia powers his way downfield. Chris Joynt. Sean Long puts it for the corner. The Saints tackling has been quite firm and hard, and George Mann spilled the ball. Saints come up with it and spread it quickly. The Warrington defence hasn't held so bad either, but Newlove breaks through. Roper comes in along with Wainwright to bring him to earth. Long, Hammond, Haig. Played well, Andy Haig, local lad, Warrington lad, 6 tries in the last 4 games for Andy Haig. McVie unloads to Cunningham, out to Long, Long to Joynt. Support needed. Arnold was moving on the left, Long had gone centre field. The Wolves have to defend. Long, drop-off ball to Hayes, great tackle there by Chambers. Hammond leaves it for Joynt. He couldn't take it. It was a bad angle pass. Arnold came up with it. Julian O'Neill. Ex-Auckland Warrior, was supposed to be coming to Warrington before he came to St Helens. Last one of the sequence, Matautia drives through, that's all on, it's on to Arnold, it touched the Warrington player, went into the hands of Arnold, and the try must be given, and the referee points to the spot. 25 minutes on the clock there, and Saints register the second try. Great work there by the Saints. Matautia driving it through, put him to earth. Saints a little slow at the play of the ball, and Warrington moving up quickly. The ball forced back. Cunningham now. Cunningham bounces downfield, just loses his footing, slips it inside to Joint. Joint with support inside, but Joint keeps going. He takes the tackle. It's the last one of the sequence. What will the Saints do? Hammond takes it infield, he chips it. Is he Barrett? He's not. Penny has it. Penny takes it behind in the angle earlier, and he breaks away. But Haig brings him down. Touch found over here on the left. Long. Hammond. Short ball to Leatham. McVie down the right flank. McVie again. Brought down on the 20-metre line. Great attacking position for the Saints if they can squeeze one in before half-time. Sean Long saw the gap, went for it. Great tackling there. Wainwright and Shelford, I should say. Pickavance. Pickavance drives for the line. 8 metres short. Newlove. Joint along the line. Saints looking to expose a gap. Hammond inside to Leatham. Head down, Andy Leatham, 10 metres short. Will the Saints try a drop goal? Will they move it out? They're running it. They're putting the power play on. Well, that was knocked through Vagana's hands. Forster came up with it. The referee said it was a knock-on. We're playing in stoppage time, so the last throw of the dice in this first half. Hammond, Haig, Hammond again. Well, there's the hooter. Yes, all on there. Only 14 seconds added. Referee Stuart Cummins waves play on. Quite a bit of breeze building up here. There is up here at 300 feet above ground level, isn't it, Dave? Well, crossing there. Saints penalised. It's not to be this season. Bradford being crowned tonight. And Breers pops another one over there. Well, oohs and ahs. Last one of the sequence. Willie Swan grubbers it for the corner. Roper's there. Do Warrington have the try? It certainly looks like it. They throw the ball in the air. I think that's a good try. It is. And Perelini coming on. Wasn't used, but there's Perelini again. Had trouble with an elbow injury. Wasn't used at Castleford last Sunday. Chris Joint. Saints know they've got to get on the scoreboard next. The ball kept alive. Long. Hammond along the line. Perelini, he sidesteps. He drives it forward. He turns it back to Hammond. Short ball to Northey. Northey taken there, right across the shoulder by Shelford. Blindside ploy. Chris Morley's on as well. Chris Joint, looking for support, he's Joint. He's 8 metres short, he's right in front of the sticks. Long, Hammond, out to Sullivan. Sullivan back inside, Saints have got to keep it going. It's on the power play, there's Arnold, Arnold chips it. Too deep. McVie bounces off the tacklers, inside to Northey. Northey, head down, drives it forward. Perelini, drop-off ball to Chris Morley. Hampered at the play of the ball, but the referee allows play to go on. Newlove coming inside on a diagonal run. Now it's Northey again. Head down, running nose one way, and that's forward. Loves it. Just exchanging pleasantries. Now it's Perelini. Perelini, the Western Samoa. Lovely ball inside to Cunningham, back it up, and Cunningham puts it down. Super try by the Saints. They certainly needed it. Cunningham with the try. Saints' third try of the game. Once again, the Wolves, are they going to pounce? Gang tackling by the Saints. 3, 4 and 5, force them back. Defence going to be paramount now. Briers grubbers it through. Forster, can he take it? Forster's in the corner. The ball in our commentary position. Northey drives it forward. 10 metres inside Warrington territory. Chris Joint. Perelini. Hammond attacked in half. Long. Joint. Newlove. Newlove, the man. The Wolves move up quickly. McVie up to the 10-metre line. Last tackle of the sequence. Saint to run the power play. Sean Long puts it high, puts it crossfield. It bounces in the field of play and into touch. So Ian Knott coming on for Shelford. Saints have the ball with Perelini, slips it up to Sean Long. Long sees the gap, comes inside and out, slips it to Joint. Joint to Newlove. Good tackling by the Wolves, but Newlove gets it away. Saints keep the ball alive. Long ducks under the tackle, forced down. And Warrington with another man down here in front of us. Richie Ears is injured. McVie turns it inside to Joint. Joint throws the dummy. Hammond shuts a Hammond! Hammond in for the try. Super try by Hammond. I do beg your pardon. I thought Chris Joint. But great work by Hammond. Brought the ball over here through the dummy. The Wolves took it. Then he went to the touchline again and they took it again. And Hammond went in along the touchline there. Super try by Hammond. My word. Between those uprights. Oh, it's all the way. It's a purler. Yes, the touch judges raise the flags. Cunningham on the short side. Now it's Matautia. Turns it back inside to Cunningham. Well, the trip by Wainwright. The referee didn't see it that way. Certainly looked like a trip from our angle. Last one of the sequence. Hammond grubbers it. Too deep. Touching goal. Well, dead ball over the dead ball line. Dead in goal, restart for the Wolves. Matautia, inside ball to Cunningham. Cunningham up this right flank, turns it all inside to Long, and Long couldn't take it with the line at his mercy. As Warrington put the pressure on his Briers. Lovely ball there, super ball to Wainwright, and Wainwright under the sticks. The Saints now, they've got to play this set of 6, they've got to make sure there's no mistakes. And Perelini drives the ball up. 3 men come in, 3 Warrington tacklers. 2 minutes and counting on the clock. Northey, 10 metres short. 2 points separate the sides. Cunningham, Long, drop-off ball to Leatham. 3 tackles out of the 6. Cunningham, Hammond. Good work there. Perelini involved again. Hammond sees the gap, gives the dummy through 2 outrageous dummies over here. Earlier on, well, there's the last tackle of the sequence. Sean Long, he's going for the 1-pointer. Nowhere near. Plenty of tight bottoms on the seats round here. There's no danger about that. As Chris Morley. Goal, Gaines yardage. There's the final hooter. What a game. And oh, how Warrington come perilously close.